Just for you personally, what's it been like kind of stepping in as one of the veterans on the offensive line this spring?
It's been a lot different. Definitely, first 2 years, obviously, the younger guys, you have guys like my first year, Alex and Mike and everybody. Last year was Royce, but, it's pretty cool, obviously, to kind of be one of the older guys and have people kind of looking up to you.
What have you used that experience, and how have you kind of imparted your last 2 years of wisdom to the teammates?
Just all those game experiences really start to add up. Learning how to practice. I think that's been the biggest thing is kind of, teaching everyone the proper practice habits and everything like that.
Other questions for Nick? Oh, crap, I muted you.
Yeah, I think we're muted.
My bad.
Nick, just what have you kind of seen from this offense this year? How is it different than last year, if at all?
You can definitely see we're taking that next progression. The next step forward. I think that's probably the best thing is we have a lot of guys coming back. Guys like Drum and Bray. Taking that extra year, which has been huge for us.
Just what is the next step, do you think?
I think just a deeper meaning into every play. We're really starting to check into things and kind of falling into the next progression of all the plays and kind of, getting more dynamic and more in depth with everything.
Go to Neil.
Hey Nick, you guys obviously last year up front were able to stay pretty healthy all season. I know that's the goal again this year, but in the event that you don't have that fortune, what do you think of some of the young guys that are there?
Yeah, definitely a lot of the young guys have stepped up. I think Cedric and Tobias practiced really well on Tuesday. Obviously we haven't watched the tape yet of today, but just a lot of guys have really started to step up. Jeremy's still playing really well and everything like that. Carter's been getting a lot of good reps. Bryce, Eli Acker's done a really nice job for us as well. So, I think that's been really good comfort for us is having that depth.
And obviously this is a big season coming up for you in terms of your pro prospects and that kind of thing. Is that something that you think about, or do you try to block that out as you get ready for a season?
Yeah, I try to block it out as best I can. I try to focus on everything. Right now I'm just focused on today's practice. Tomorrow I'll focus on weights and everything, meetings. But, that's something that definitely, sits in the back of your mind is how big of a season this will be for me.